Good morning. Today is travel day 6. We've been in Vegas for 3 nights, so that took care of a few of the days. And now we're leaving Las Vegas.
Which way do we go?
This way. Look at the kitty over there.
Oh, yeah.
We're leaving Las Vegas to go down to California, where we'll be staying at Prado State Park or County Park, something like that.
Yeah, Regional Park.
Regional Park. And that park we've never been to, so I will be doing an extensive video on that park alone. So I'm finishing up showing you more of Oasis as we're driving through. I think you can get by that guy.
I know, but there was a truck looked like it was coming this way. So.
It's a beautiful day out. Not a cloud in the sky. Let's see, I'll show you over here with where the swimming pool is. Swimming pool, I think there's a little petting course in there. A lady in her jammies, walking her dog. And then of course over here to the right is the building that we checked in at. And the pool and everything is behind that. What they call the clubhouse, it is. Oh, here we go. Now this will be, what about a 4-hour drive? 5-hour? What will it be?
Yeah, 4 or 5 hours with gas.
4 to 5 hours. Of course, we'll be stopping at the same place that we stopped in on the way up here for gas. Now, we don't need to, because we're not going to be at the end of our gas yet, right?
Right.
Where usually we go a full tank of gas before filling out. And we filled up the other day earlier because we have it all worked out to where when we come back through from Vegas, then we fill up and we don't have to fill up again until we get to Yuma. So as you can see, we've got this all figured out. We've been doing it long enough. For this particular route, you know, we've had to put Vegas into the equation because my daughter moved here a year and a half ago. Before we just had either straight down I-5 down to California, or sometimes we go over through Idaho, but Idaho's so iffy on the snowy weather, which this year it did have snow, so it's a good thing we didn't go that way. Sometimes, we've never cut over on the way down, but on the way back, we've left Vegas area and just headed up 95 all the way up to the Carson City, Dayton, Nevada area, and then straight up through Susanville, and then over to back to I-5, catching it up in the mountains. So if you want to see other ways we've traveled, you might look at my other videos of last year's trip, though I think we did the same thing. The only thing I did in the other trip, I did more extensive videos on the parks that we've stayed in. So we are at the end of the road for the park, or the RV park. We have to turn right here. Can't turn left to get back up on the freeway, so we have to go right and go down North Las Vegas Boulevard to the next road that will take us up to the freeway. So remember that, you have to go right when you leave this park and then make the first right up here. So I will turn this off until we start getting down around our California vicinity. And I hope you all have a good afternoon. Bye. Just a hint, I should add, after you go down North Las Vegas Boulevard, you will turn right onto Silverado. Make sure you're over in the left-hand lanes because you enter onto the freeway to head south on 15 from the left lanes. Getting down onto the freeway. See you in a few hours. And we have a full moon out here for Halloween, which this is Friday, but tomorrow it should still be full. We're at Prado Regional Park in Chino Hills area, and tomorrow I'll probably be doing a more detailed video of this park. Hope you're having a good evening. We've come from Highway 71, so if you're coming from this way, you'd be making a right into the park. If you're coming from straight down Euclid, you're going to be making a left, and depending on the time of day, it can be very difficult to get across. Forget to ask about people. So here we come into Prado Regional Park. This is Prado.
Is there any restriction on having guests come in to visit?
No, they just have to pay the visitor fee for the day.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
We have Bob's daughter and family coming in later today, so we had to make sure with the virus going on that we could have company. So I'll leave this on till we get to our spot, and you can see that it's a very large park. So you go quite a ways around till you get to where the motorhomes park. So this is around $40 a night, which is a big difference over some of the other parks in the area. But you pretty much need to make reservations. When I jump here, it's because we're going over speed bumps. Now over here to my right, let me see one of the lakes. It's like there was two of them on the map. Of course, with it being the end of summer, the grass is not very green once we get up here a little ways. But there's an equestrian place where I imagine you could ride horses. There's a golf course all around the park, it looks like. Yes, they have other activities in here, and you can use it for a day if you want to come in and just picnic. There's a lot of parking lots. Here comes another speed bump. Get back around to the front here. There's only one thing that could, it might not bother some people, but there are some, what are those? Cow places, slaughterhouses, whatever it is around. Stockyards. So you can smell the poo-poo. We didn't notice it until this morning when we got up, so maybe it dissipates during the day, I don't know. And there's also a shooting range here for those of you who like to shoot your guns, practice. And we thought there was like fireworks going off this morning. Couldn't figure out what the noise was. There's the other big lake, bigger one. And it's just a shooting range. So it sounded like, the pop, 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 like fireworks going off in the distance. So other than that, the park's really nice. The spaces are very, far apart and very long. You'll see as we get in near the park, the camping area. I've noticed it, when we were leaving the park today to go out, a lot of kids and people riding bikes around and scooters. They got different shelters for groups. Now there's another gal who has done a video on this park, and she walked all around it and mentioned each and every spot. I'm not going to do that. So if you want to see each and every spot, I forget what her name was, it was so long ago, but just do a search on, Prado. Here it is, honey. Here it is. We did this last night too. We came in, and this is the spot. So this is the camping area. Some on each side. The road through here is pretty narrow, but you can still get through. The problem with some of the spots in here is your hookups are on the same side as your picnic table. So you either have to sneak around, go down the wrong direction, so you can have your rig on the correct side to hook them up, or because there are arrows pointing which way you go. Or you have to have hoses and everything that will reach around under your rig to the other side. But then you've got the hookups right there where you might want to sit out and picnic at. There's our rig is the farthest one over there. You can see how we're kind of out there by ourselves. And there's a lot of people over here, a lot of tent camping going on. So here we go, pulling into our spot. I'm gonna try to finagle getting out of here without flipping you around too much. Nice dashboard, huh? Let's see. You want me to leave this water in here for you? The one that I brought? So you can see there's a lot of big wide open space here in between. Yeah, I can smell the cow poo-poo. So here's our little setup. We'll be having company later. We'll be all sitting outside. There's Mr. Bob. We got him on camera. So that'll do it for today. If you have any questions or comments on this video, you know where to mark the comments at. So I'm going to turn this off for now. Check out that sky tonight with the moon coming up. There's some clouds, so it's peeking through the clouds and the trees. This is November 1st, and we will be leaving this park in the morning. Isn't that something? I thought that it was a light way over there, but it kept getting bigger, and I realized it was the moon. If that's a tree in the way, a branch. Let's see if I can get it even closer. Here, how's that? Looks like it's clouds. So pretty. Anyway, for our last night in California, it's a beautiful night and there's hardly anybody here in the park. So I'll be back on in the morning when we make our last part of the journey to Yuma. You're all having a good night. Bye.